Hello and welcome to the Coronation Street Awards 2023. I'm Michael.
I'm Gemma.
And today we're going to be announcing who you have voted to be the best of the best in the past 12 months. Gemma, I always love the Coronation Street Awards, and today we're doing something a little bit different, aren't we, here on YouTube?
That's right, we're doing a special video version, and we've also done an audio version.
We've got two versions.
The audio version's longer, and
you
it's going to be a bit more wordy.
Want more chat, then check out that. But this is going to be the quick, I just want to know the award winners, abridged kind of version. And it's kind of a bit different, being a little bit visual on YouTube here as well. Hopefully there'll be some fun stuff for you to see as the night goes on.
Also, we're going to have some video acceptance speeches,
we are.
which is worth watching on here.
Absolutely.
So if you're just joining us for the first time, you don't know who we are. We're Coronation Street, we're a podcast. We have a annual awards ceremony. The votes are taken from the public vote, and also we have 1/6 of the vote each, Michael and I.
Yes.
And we put those all together and we find out who's won according to the viewers of the show.
Yes, various categories, and we do have a new category this year as well, don't we? The Get Away Award, but more on that later. We got that, we got acceptance speeches, we got a whole load of stuff coming. So without further ado, let's get on with our first award. And the first award of the night is the AOP Award for the Best Newcomer on Coronation Street in the past 12 months. And the nominees are Cassie, Mason, Sabrina, Shelley, and Lauren. And the winner of the Coronation Street Award 2023 for AOP goes to Cassie Plummer.
Hooray!
Hooray, congratulations. I love Cassie Plummer. I think Claire Sweeney has been such a brilliant addition to the show, don't you?
Yes, she's obviously playing the long-lost drug addict daughter of Evelyn and Tyrone Dobbs' long-lost mum.
She's had some brilliant scenes. That hospital scene with her and Evelyn on her first episode, was it? So memorable. And I love the bit where she was taking drugs in Kitchener Street as well.
She's a wrong-un.
She's a bit of a wrong-un. She's a bit of a... she kind of wants to get to know her family.
But she's got a heart of gold.
She has got a heart of gold, and she has got a proper... awesome actress behind her as well.
Very
Claire
charismatic.
Sweeney she's Telly Gold, isn't she? She's been in Brookside, she's been on the stage, she's been a presenter, she has done it all, and we're very, very lucky to have her. I can't wait to see what the future has got in store for Cassie. Will she be good? Will she be bad? We'll find out.
And Claire Sweeney herself has sent in a video message about this win.
Over to you, Claire.
I just want to thank everyone at Coronation Street Award for voting for me for the AOP Award for the Best Newcomer. I'm absolutely thrilled. 52 years of age, getting a Newcomer Award. I'm blown away. And I love Coronation Street podcast as well. So well done, guys. Thank you to everyone who's supported us. And thank you for your vote. And Happy New Year, everyone.
Our second category tonight is the top lad for Best Male Character. Our nominees are Paul, Stephen, Ryan, Tim, and Peter. And the winner of the Top Lad Coronation Street Awards 2023 is Paul.
Oh, Paul, I'm so pleased about this one. Paul has been an absolute revelation for me this year. I've become a Paul convert.
Paul, played by Peter Ash, what a revelation he has been this year. Is a really harrowing story, but played with such depth and emotion, and I've really enjoyed his story. Yeah,
me too. He's had fans for many years, but it was this story really that made me see what's so amazing about Paul. Despite all the tragedy that he's gone through, I love that they've gone down the route of trying to keep it light. We've had the bathroom scene. Yeah. We had the wedding, obviously, which was lovely. The skinny dipping scene. The scene with the drag queens at Pride. And I've just loved it all. Peter Ash has been absolutely fantastic. But Paul has been the character that, for me, has... I just want to root for him, and I know it's hopeless, but he's the one that I want to see what's happening next. Whenever it's a Paul scene, I'm engaged now. I've loved the relationship that he's developed with Billy over the course. He wasn't even together with Billy at the beginning of the year, was he?
No, and also Billy and Todd are great together.
Yeah, and Bernie and Paul, they've got a really great bands there, but really with Paul at the centre as they're all supporting him through his time.
Dark sense of humour really helps as well.
It is. He has been superb this year. Well done. Absolutely well deserved. From lads to lasses now, and it is time for the Top Lass Award, where we tell you who you voted as your most favourite female character of the year. And the nominations in this category are Daisy, Carla, Jenny, Evelyn, and Amy. And the winner of the Coronation Street Top Lass Award in 2023 is Daisy.
Yay!
Daisley Misley. Could it be anyone else? I don't know. She's certainly been the main face of Coronation Street in 2023, hasn't she?
Well, the one thing we know about Daisy is she likes being the centre of attention.
She does.
But maybe for all the wrong reasons this year.
She's had her ups and downs. She's had her popular bits and her unpopular decisions, but she's certainly been the lady that's got people talking the most this year, I would say. And I just love how it's, how long's she been in the show? 3 years, maybe? She's risen from newcomer to top lass. And in a show like Coronation Street, that is no mean feat. Charlotte Georgian is an absolutely superb actress. She can do the drama so well. We saw the acid attack scene, all the stuff with Ryan, but also the comedy. She is so funny. She's full of energy. She's a bundle of electricity. And I just absolutely love watching her. I think I said on a podcast recently that even though I don't agree with everything that she's done, I certainly know that I'll forgive her because I love watching her so much.
Great year for Daisy, and what will she get up to in 2024?
Now she's in the Rovers.
Ooh.
Can't wait to see that. Let's move on to our next award.
We love a good villain on Coronation Street, don't we?
We do. Dun, dun, dun. It's time for the Wrong On Award.
This is for the best villain, and the nominees this year are Damon, Justin, Stephen, Mason, and Aaron. And the winner of the 2023 Coronation Street Award for Best Wronging goes to Stephen.
It could be no one else, could it? I mean, when you look back at 2023, thinking about villains, love them or loathe them, Stephen Reed is right there at the top as the most memorable one of the year.
He's dominated the screen with his murders and his drug taking.
He's done so much.
And his sneaking around and
he's
his blackmailing.
Stolen, he's taken out fraudulent insurance. He pulled a face at Elaine. How dare he?
He also called Tim basic.
He did. Yes, he did. He's done so much, so many villainous acts. It could be no one else. I was always looking forward to seeing who the next person is he was going to bump off. And even though Rufus was his last one, the journey.
What a kill, though.
What?
What a kill.
Oh, it was what a kill. And well, maybe we'll talk more about that later. But Steve, he's been a fab villain. He's very comedic. Certainly not along the same lines as the last serial killer, Pat Phelan. But, I like a bit of a change. And we all loved John Stape, didn't we? And so Stephen Reed was like John Stape on LSD.
Yes, he was. And Todd Boyce has been magnificent in the role of Stephen Reed. And we have him here to accept his award.
Coronation Street, you're spoiling me. The Wrongin' Award. Best villain. I mean, I couldn't be more pleased. I mean, that's what I was asked to do. That was what Stephen Reed was about. The villain. And to be awarded by Coronation Street, the Wrongin' Award is genius. I'm over the moon. I really am. Thank you so much. I'm a big fan of Coronation Street, and I'm now a big fan of this award. Thank you so much. Bye.
Now, Coronation Street wouldn't be where it is today without its legacy characters, but we must also remember to recognise the rising stars, and that's exactly what our next award tonight, the Our Kid Award, is there to do. So the nominees for the Our Kid Award this year are Hope, Sam, Dylan, Liam, and Joseph. And the winner of the 2023 Our Kid Award goes to Sam.
Oh, what a fan favourite he is, isn't he?
He is, and he has been ever since he's come. Everybody loves Sam, don't they? Jude Riordan is such a talented actor, and Corrie were so right when they cast him all those years ago. Absolutely love him.
He's absolutely adorable. He's had a relatively quiet year, but
Yeah,
he's still
so.
got taken hostage.
He did get taken hostage in the bistro. That was probably, that was enough to say, I think I'll have a breather for the rest of the year. But he's had his romance with Hope. He has his. You remember he was a DJ at the beginning of the year as well. And he was into Damon's DJ equipment. And I love that scene for Eliza's birthday party where the speed dial goes up in flames as well. I loved it. Jude, I think he is so amazing. I can't wait to see what he's like when he grows up. But we still got him as a kid for another few years. So is he going to win again next year? We will have to wait and see. So let's move on to our next award.
This category is a new award for 2023. It's the Getaway Award. It is for the best location. We do love a location shoot on the podcast.
They don't happen very much, do they?
So we want to encourage them to do more.
Get out of Media City. I know there's a budget and everything to think about, but honestly, I do appreciate it every time they step outside those gates and film out in Greater Manchester or in the countryside or wherever. It makes it a bit different, a bit interesting, and hopefully the fact that this award exists will be our little way of telling the higher-ups at Coronation Street, do it a little bit more.
Do it more, please.
Who are the nominees?
Nominees for this award are Stephen Drowns Rufus, Gemma and Chesney's Wedding, Skinny Dipping, Justin's Trial, and Amy in the Club. And the winner of the Getaway Award for the best location shoot in 2023 goes to Stephen Drowns Rufus!
Hey, it's that swimming pool scene. I love this. This is one of my favourite scenes of the year anyway, regardless of whether it's in or outside of the set. But this made me stop and look, and I just love everything about this.
Creative editing, the music that was used.
The voiceover when Stephen's explaining to Michael, hey, this is how you be a successful businessman, and everything he's saying is tying into the flashback. It's almost like a dream sequence, isn't it? It's like, do you believe it all, where he's warping from place to place in the swimming pool, but it all ties up with what he's saying. It was such a clever idea to do it.
Yeah, it was a confession to Michael, who still, I don't think, has realised exactly what he was being told when he was getting business tips from a murderer. It was going to be filmed in a canal.
Yeah, they were going to film it somewhere
so much better.
I love it.
The symbol of evil capitalism.
Well, that's what it is, wasn't it? These two businessmen, Stephen and Rufus. It was the perfect location for him to meet his sticky end.
And what a way to die in a swimming pool in your dressing gown.
Poor Rufus, alas.
Rufus.
But he left that type in, didn't he? That almost caused him to become a cropper later. Well done. I am thrilled at this scene. Well, I'm glad that everyone else loves it as much as I do. Congrats. And to accept this award, we have an appearance from the man himself, Todd Boyce.
The Getaway Award. Best location. I mean, brilliant. Rufus, drowning Rufus in that wonderful swimming pool. Stephen Mayo, who played Rufus, was fantastic. It was a beautiful house, and the owners didn't take it too seriously. For example, there was a slide for the kids to come downstairs on instead of using the stairway. And there was a jukebox near the pool area, and Stephen Mayo pressed one of the buttons just before we filmed the drowning sequence, and Guns N' Roses' Knocking at Heaven's Door came on, which was very spooky. So it was a really interesting moment, knocking at Heaven's door just before Rufus got drowned. But listen, thanks so much. So grateful for the Getaway Award for Best Location. It was a brilliant location. Thank you, Conversation Street.
Next up, we have the Tarara Award for the Best Exit, and there's always a whole string of people who live Corrie every year. It's a bit of a revolving door at sometimes, isn't it? But it's which of those exits make the most mark. That's what this award is all about. And the nominations in this category are Rufus, Cerberus, Teddy, Stephen, and Spider. And the winner of the 2023 Tarara Award for Best Exit goes to Cerberus.
Ooh.
Wow, our first animal winner of a Conversation Street Award. Who'd have thought? I mean, maybe we should have done, because this scene, wow, this was fantastic, wasn't it? Maureen Lipman being there in the role of Evelyn. Oh, my heart broke. And that takes a lot.
Well, a lot of these are actually deaths or murders, and
most of them are.
Yeah,
but so why is Cerberus the one that's hit us the most?
I think it tapped into a really universal feeling of sadness and loss, because we've all lost pets, haven't we? And I think we were all in the room there
when she was pulling up the the blanket, and she's calling him the Prince of Weatherfield. Even the thing about Monica, everything. It was short, but it was done absolutely perfectly. And who best to deliver that scene than one of Corrie's best actresses, Maureen Lipman.
Every time I think about this scene or watch it, it makes me cry.
I know.
It's just so affecting and beautifully done.
In a year where there's a serial killer on the loose, the scene's got to be pretty special to be up there with the best exit. So well done, Cerberus. You've done yourself proud.
Good boy.
Good boy, the best boy. Let's move on to the next award.
The evening's wearing on, everyone's getting a bit drunk, it's getting a bit tense in here. I think we need to do the Ecky Thump Award for the best scuffle of 2023. The nominees for this category are David versus Griff, Daniel versus Justin, Bernie versus Linda, Chester versus Henry,
Chesney,
and Stephen versus Tim. And the winner of the Ecky Thump Award for the best scuffle of 2023 goes to Stephen versus Tim.
Hey, well done. Another award for Stephen, but he's got Tim to join him for this one as well, at least. I love this. This was one of the highlights of Super Soap Week for me, wasn't it?
Oh, it was fantastic. I loved it. Was
he just found the body, hadn't he? Got in the car,
Yes.
and then Stephen gets in behind him. The tension in that scene where he's like, "Where are you taking me?" And he takes off his tie.
Yeah, Stephen attempts to strangle Tim as he's driving him. Not the smartest thing to do. He says, "These things, I hate them. They're noose around your neck from 9 to 5. And then he sort of lunges at Tim and says, "You're taking me to the police station!" Strangle, swervy. The car stops. Tim manages to escape using his noggin. He crushes Stephen's legs with the car seat, but then he stops to do his shoelaces up.
That's his one clever move of the
probably-
year from Tim, crushing him with a car seat, and then he has to make up for it by stopping. Honestly, Tim, you deserve to get clonked on the head with that pole.
A little bit, yeah.
Great scene. Well done, guys. And to say thank you for everyone who's voted for that, we have Joe Deteen.
Hello, it's Joe Deteen here. My lovely wife, Sally Carman, has just told me that I've won the Ecky Thump Award for the storyline with Stephen.
For best scuffle.
For best scuffle. Yeah, I think if Tim had not tied his shoelace, he might have got away with that. Possibly. But anyway, if I had got away with it, I wouldn't have won the Ecky Thump Award, so it's all good, isn't it?
Hooray.
Anyway, thank you very much.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Hello, love. It's time for our next award. This is the Hello Love Award for the best new couple on the street in 2023. And we've got 5 nominations for you, starting with Dee Dee and Joel, Hope and Sam, Ardie and Courtney, Max and Sabrina, and Jenny and Stephen. And the winner of the Hello Love Award in 2023 for best new couple goes to Hope and Sam.
Oh,
So cute.
adorable.
It's so nice that they've won.
I know,
We've given
bless
up on
them.
our adult romances. They all just end up in divorces and affairs and we're like, but we like the pureness of this pre-teen romance with lovely Sam and arsonist Hope. Although I think that he has helped her kind of come out of her nasty phase. We've seen more of her softer side of Hope with the John Stape and now this year. I love them together.
What's next for Sam? If he's had an effect on Hope, do you think that she's had an effect on Sam? Do you think he's going to rock up with a tricycle, smoking a vape with a leather jacket?
Well, maybe that's something for 2024. I love these two together. The scene earlier on in the year when he's on a date with her and you remember he had a little suit and a tie and his box
He's
of
just
chocolates.
adorable.
And I absolutely love it. And
Sam's a
even
massive-
like just holding hands in the cafe.
Sam and Hope are massive favourites anyway. Putting them together was a great move and it's just been very sweet.
Yeah, with these two kids at school, we're never going to see them loads on the screen. So, but just sort of dipping in every now and then, I love it. So I really hope that this is one romance that can stay the distance in Coronation Street. And to say thank you for everybody who voted for them, we have got the lady herself, Bella Flanagan. Over to you, Bella.
Hi Conversation Street, thank you for choosing Hope and Sam as your winners for your Best Partnership Award. This means a lot to us because we're the best of friends in real life and we hope we can continue to make you smile in 2024. Thank you and Happy New Year.
I don't know about you, Michael, but I could do with a right laugh at the moment.
I could do with a laugh. Do you mean a laugh? This is a Northern
I'm
Awards,
sorry.
Gemma. Right laugh award. What's this?
This is for the funniest character of the year, and we have 5 nominees who are Dev, Bernie, Debbie, Evelyn, and Glenda. And the winner of the 2023 Right Laugh Award for the funniest character goes to Evelyn.
Hey, Evelyn. Couldn't be anyone. And I always say it couldn't be anyone else, but there are some really strong contenders there. I love Glenda. Dev is real favourite of the podcast. But Evelyn, she's universally loved. She got a BSA for her best comedy performance as well, did Maureen Lipman.
Maureen Lipman is just great. She can do comedy and tragedy. She's already been in the awards for the best exit with Cerberus, and now she's here for the funniest character.
Make us laugh, make us cry.
Brilliant.
Any favourite Evelyn moments this year that have made you laugh?
The bit where she catches Tyrone and Fizz at the hotel having a role play. She thinks Tyrone's cheating on Fizz, and she confronts them with Roy.
She's like, if I want to spice up my life, I'll have a chicken jalfrezi. I love
brilliant.
that. And I mean, even just recently, we had her calling Stu Captain Birdseye, which was brilliant. We love a good put down. And so she's just right up all of our streets, really, isn't she?
Really,
Evelyn,
definitely.
long may she reign in Coronation Street as the queen of comedy. Absolutely love her. Let's move on to the next award. Bayek, it's that time already. We are going to be doing the Bayek Award next for the most surprising twist of the year in Coronation Street. Now, this is something that wasn't heavily publicised beforehand and caught us off guard in a good way. The nominees this year are Ryan gets hit by acid, Beck is Sabrina, Peter kills Stephen, Shelley's sudden death, and Daisy kisses Ryan. And the winner of the 2023 Bayek Award for Best Surprise Twist goes to Ryan is hit by acid. Hooray, good for him. Well done, Ryan, for taking one for the team. I love this. What a great episode that was, wasn't it?
That was really, everybody knew that the acid was going to get thrown, and we all assumed it was Daisy who was going to...
We'd been told, kind of been told it was Daisy.
Yeah.
They were very clever. If you look back at how they...
publicised it.
Yeah, the story, like Daisy is going to have acid thrown at her, and she did, but it was heroic Ryan there that jumped in the way and got the full face full.
Led to an incredibly harrowing series of scenes between Daisy and Ryan as he's howling in pain and she's desperately trying to rescue him. And what a great twist, really. What a brilliant piece of misdirection.
Yeah,
there
and considering, only months before we'd been saying how underused Ryan is on the show and we need him to have something juicy to get his teeth sunk into. Well, they certainly delivered there, didn't they?
They really did.
Did not expect this at the beginning of the year, but he's gone on to be one of the biggest stars of the year, hasn't he?
Absolutely.
So I'm really glad that this one was nominated. I love that episode, everything about it, but that one moment, that hopefully had lots and lots of people gasping in their seats. Well done, Coronation Street. Let's have more of that. Stop giving out these spoilers willy-nilly, honestly. I hope we have more surprise twists to come in 2024.
And now we have Ryan Prescott here to say thanks for the award.
Thank you very much for this. Very sweet of you all. Thank you for the Bayek Award for the most surprising plot twist. And thank you to all your viewers and listeners. And I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas and all the best for 2024. Cheers.
Are we all ready for the big one?
Oh, it's that champion.
This is the award for the best storyline of 2023. And the nominees are Amy's consent story, Stephen's murder spree, Paul's MND diagnosis, the acid attack, and Jenny sells the Rovers. And the winner of the That's Champion Award for Best Storyline of 2023 goes to Stephen's murder spree.
Oh, Stephen, you've done it again. Another award. Well done, you. I'm happy. I'm really thrilled with this. I mean, when I think back to 2023, this is the story that I'm going to remember. There's been lots of great competition though. Honestly, like Paul's MND diagnosis, absolutely love that one.
Yeah,
and
really
the acid
good
attack
storyline.
story has been getting lots of awards and recognition as well. But Stephen, this is the one that's had people talking, hasn't it?
Really, it's generated a lot of conversation.
A lot of conversation, a lot of discussion, lots of speculation about who would be the next on his hit list.
Yeah.
There wasn't anyone else after Rufus, although he got close with Elaine. But
what a magnificent character Stephen was this year. I thought he was great, terrifying, hilarious. camp, menacing, everything I wanted from a Coronation Street serial killer. It was one of my favourite sort of storylines on Corrie, so I was always going to want this to win, and I'm glad that it did.
Yeah, and it drew in the Rovers as well. So although that was a nominee that didn't win, he almost got his. I wanted him to be the landlord of the Rovers, but we sadly didn't get that far. But he was there with Jenny. I love the relationship that he had with Jenny. We only saw a little bit of that, didn't we? But it all culminated in the Super Soap Week, which was great. Tim in a boot, Tim getting bashed around the head.
Peter becoming a killer.
Yeah, exactly. Jenny taken hostage. This is the story that people have been talking about. This is what's been getting the viewers in. When we had Super Soap Week, we got up to, I think, 5 million viewers for Coronation Street. So people clearly wanted to see the back of him and just find out how it was going to happen. We all, when you have a story like this, you know that it's got to end at some point. And I really enjoyed the ride. So congrats, Coronation Street.
Well done.
You know
Really
what
well
I
done.
likes.
Yeah.
Love a good serial killer, and this was
Todd
up
Boyce
there.
is just really great.
He is. And he is here. Of course, he's already been with us a couple of times tonight. We've not let him go home yet. So here's Todd Boyce to say thank you for voting his story the winner of That's Champion.
Conversation Street, thank you so much for That's Champion. It's just such an honor to get that award. It's means so much. It was a great storyline, and I did it to the best of my abilities. And here we've got an award for it from Conversation Street. I'm so pleased. This is 3 awards, a hat trick. I'm being spoiled, and I'm so grateful for the votes. I really am. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. All best.
And now we're here for our final award of the night, and this is a special one. This is the Mad for It Award, where we say thank you very much to one of our lovely, lovely listeners. This is one that we've been doing for a good few years now in memory of Diane Williams, Tivor, who was a real huge fan of the podcast back in the early days and helped us get a leg up in the Corrie fan community, honestly. So we owe an awful lot to her, and the Mad for It Award is just one way that we can do that. Of course, as always, there's so many nominees that there could be, but we don't even list them for this. It's just wham bam, there's your one winner. Gemma, I'll leave it to you to reveal the winner of the Mad for It Award.
The winner of the Mad for It Award for this year is Rory McCallion.
Yay!
Hooray! Thank you so much, Rory, for your
What a guy.
constant enthusiasm, your insider knowledge, because he is a tour guide on the Coronation Street, The Experience, and we love hearing what's going on the street. No spoilers, thank you.
He doesn't tell us secrets.
No, he doesn't tell us secrets.
But he does keep us up to date with what's on sale at the gift shop, which
Lets
is always
us know
nice to know.
the new merch that's coming in.
I want to say thank you to Rory as well for all the help you've been on our Facebook group as well. When people have had questions about the tour, he always swoops in and asks them. He's really friendly guy, so knowledgeable.
Loves his job, loves Corrie. What more can you say? He's just a great guy.
Yeah, congratulations, Rory.
Thank you so much.
Here's an award for you to take home.
And thank you to everybody who's listened this year and everybody who's watching this. We really appreciate your support.
Yeah, thank you. I hope you enjoyed our little YouTube
Did you like this
experience. Did you? Yeah, the fact that it was nice and short as well. Maybe that's all you want for an awards ceremony. But I really enjoyed doing this, putting it together. Thank you everybody who voted. Thank you everybody who watched and listened.
And thank you to Corrie for making a great year of TV. We've had some great winners
Corrie.
this year.
It's been a good year.
There's been some great fun that we've had watching the show.
Absolutely,
So,
guys.
well
If
done.
you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Subscribe to us if you're not already subscribed, and write some comments in the box below about
share and subscribe.
Exactly. Let us know who your winners were. Tell us whether you probably had some there that you
got
voted
something
for
to say,
that didn't get
haven't you?
in there.
I
Some
know
of
you
them
do.
you'll be dancing in the street celebrating that they won. Whatever you got to say, let us know in the comments below.
And if you want to hear more about the awards, you can listen to our extended awards podcast. Which
we
is
have
an
got
audio
over twice
version
as much of this on
where
our
we
YouTube
talk
and our
a
audio version.
a lot more about each individual winner and the categories. So if you like this, you might like that too.
Exactly. I think we'd better call it a day. Thank you everybody for watching. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.
Bye.